I recently became eligible for Instagram's Reels bonuses, which lets you earn money based on the amount of views that your Reels get. I thought it would be interesting to look at this from the perspective of a smaller art account, so this month I'm going to be posting a few Reels and we're going to see how that goes. If you aren't familiar with these bonuses, let me explain, but if you are, you can skip ahead to this time. Earlier this year, Instagram announced that they'll be paying business and creator accounts who use Reels, but there's not much info on who's eligible or why. And it appears to kind of be rolling out to accounts at random. But there are a few known facts. For one, you have to be a business account or a creator account, so no personal accounts. And creators can earn anywhere from $1,000 to $35,000. YouTuber Josh Ryan actually dives into Instagram's terms of what you can post and what you can't post as a Reel, and no surprise, there's obviously a lot of restrictions. So I definitely recommend checking out his video about this, which I'll link in the description. And then there's the rumors. No one knows the exact rhyme or reason for how much you're eligible to make or why. For example, I've heard of accounts with 10K followers being able to make different amounts. However, I don't know anybody personally that I can compare notes with, so we'll have to call this one a rumor. So moving on to the specifics of my account, this is what bonuses looks like for me. I can reach a max of 1 million plays with a $1,000 payout, and I have 30 days to do this. Now let me tell you about my account, because a creator account can be just about anything. Red Halftone is my illustration account where I mostly post static illustrations, and about once a month I've been posting a Reel. At the time of making this video, I have about 10K followers. Reels tend to actually be the best kind of performing content for me lately, and lately I've been getting anywhere from 4,000 to 30K views on a single Reel. And a few analytic related things to note. I found the best times for me to post is between Tuesday and Thursday, and usually in the morning, so the most amount of people can see my posts. Reels that show my painting process seem to be doing the best, so I'm gonna stick to that as my guideline for Reels for this experiment. So the plan is to now post about 3 or 4 Reels this month, and then I'm gonna check back in periodically and see how each of them are doing. So the first Reel I posted was the making of this custom skateboard that I painted. So this Reel's been up for about 6 days, and so far it's gotten 12.4K views, and in Instagram's words, that translates to $124.31. So roughly that comes out to about 1 cent per view. So far these views are a little bit lower than my typical Reels. I'm not sure if that's because it's suddenly monetized and Instagram's turning down the love for some reason, but it could also pick up steam in the next few days and end up getting to like 20K views or something. They're all a little bit weird. I've had different experiences with my various Reels that I've posted. So we'll keep an update on this one. My next Reel is scheduled to go out this week, which will be a similar process video. And once that's out for a few days, we'll come back and take a look at that one. Well, I did a bad job of checking in for those last 2 Reels, so let me just tell you how everything went. The first Reel we just discussed got a total of 19.2K views. The second Reel I did was another process video of a 36 by 36 inch painting, and that got 9.2K views. And for the last one, I had a test print of my skateboard made from the first Reel, and I showed off that test print in this Reel, and that one got 8.7K views. In total, these collectively got 33.76K views, which came out to $210. And on a side note, if you're wondering why the views add up to 37K views and I'm only getting paid for 33, it's because they've accumulated more views since the Reels bonuses have ended and me filming this video. So I'm not gonna lie, I thought that these Reels would do a little bit better than they actually did. I thought that they might get anywhere from, 24 to 30K views just based on my previous track record, and in reality, they didn't really even get half that. So that's kind of a bummer. My speculation for this though is that Instagram is probably offering the bonuses to a lot of people right now, and that's probably incentivized a lot of people to make Reels, and possibly people who weren't making Reels before are currently making Reels, which means the competition is greater, so there's just less view time for everyone. That would be my first guess. So maybe some of you are like, why didn't you just post a Reel every single day, get 1 million views, and make that whole sweet 1K? Well, for one, I have one of those pesky JOBs, and I just don't have enough time in the day because of that to make Reels all day long and of high quality that I can actually stand behind. And 2, I typically post once or twice a week, and most of the stuff I post is a static image. So if I switched it up and started posting a Reel every single day, I think people would take notice, as it would be a really big content shift, and it would just be kind of inauthentic of me, and I just didn't want to do that. So was it worth it? Yes and no. Yes, from the perspective of, I think it's great that Instagram is finally paying me to make things that I otherwise wouldn't get paid to make. It's a nice little bonus. I think it's a cool incentive for them to get people to try out their new feature. I mean, how many times has a platform paid you to try out a new feature? But no, I would say it wasn't worth it from the perspective of making $1,000 requires different effort for different people. In the case of the reels that I was making, these process videos take hours to make because just due to the nature of how long it takes me to produce one of these paintings. So this would not be a kind of reel or content that I'd be able to make a lot of, because just consider how many of these I would have to make in order to hit 1 million views. I'd have to change what kind of stuff I'm posting. And I can think of a lot of lower effort ways to make $1,000 using my design skill set. Interestingly, right after the bonus period ended, Instagram offered bonuses again for the month of December. So I might be posting some reels, but I definitely won't be going as hard as I was in November. All in all, if you become eligible for the bonuses, I would definitely give it a shot. It's money that you would otherwise not have. I'd love to hear how reels are going for you guys, and if any of you have had a chance to try out the bonuses feature. I haven't really heard of a lot of people talking about it. So with all that said, consider following me on Instagram. I'm at Red Halftone, and consider subscribing here on YouTube. Hopefully you guys found this mildly entertaining and maybe insightful. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.